Hey, you guys, welcome to Club Rich, where we talk about everything in pop culture. I'm your girl Ashley. I'm over here suffering sinuses and everything else, trying to get my stuff together. I got my unofficial co-host on the line. What's up, Mickey?
What it do?
How's your week going, man?
Excellent in my book. Excellent.
Hey,
Excellent.
I'm like I'm still hopping around, so hey,
Look, we on this side of the ground. We good.
trust me, I'm very grateful for that. But thank y'all for tuning in. We about to get into some little topics for today. Ain't gonna keep you too long. What we got on the board first and foremost, Mickey? Before we get into the
The
topic
the
of
juice.
the day, the juice. Oh man! Shout out to O.J. Simpson. He passed away from a cancer battle. That um they actually it was exposed. I want to say late last year that he had cancer. And it was something that he was trying to, stay under the radar with and just take care of it that way. But of course, black folks, any type of folks, we always try to find everybody else business that's going on. So shout out to him. I seen something when I was actually doing my research earlier. I don't know how true this is, but they stated that his children were made to sign NDAs in his last days. If you don't know what that is, that's a non-disclosure agreement, which means whatever's listed in that agreement, you cannot talk about it at all, or you can't get sued, or any kind of you'll be reprimanded some way somehow. So sued or I don't know if you can go to jail for breaking an NDA. I never heard of that before, but I'm pretty sure you can get sued for it. That's crazy, Mickey. So, I mean, most of us already feel the way that we feel about that situation, but for him to ask his children to sign NDAs allegedly right before he died, what you think? What kind of tea they was gonna spill?
You have no idea. And good afternoon, Janelle Brox from California in the building.
Shout out,
Yeah,
Cat.
but that do sound strange. They want him to sign the NDA. I don't know. I mean, when you
You
out of here,
you know what that means.
mm,
Yeah, you know what that means.
not really. Really, I don't. They trying to do the juice wrong.
They was gonna spill them beans. But they said the lawyer for OJ stated that he didn't do a what is it, a bedside confession or nothing like that. So everybody keeps speculating that maybe he gave at least his family all the information regarding, that situation from years back. And maybe he did, admit a couple of things. I'm very curious to find out the real deal about that day, because to me, I don't think he ever told the truth. To be completely honest, I don't ever think that he spoke the truth completely about it. And I mean, what's done is done, but at the end of the day, he always wanted to bring it back up, didn't he? He ain't never let that situation die down. So I'm very skeptical about that. Anyway,
About that's a
what?
rough one. No, I said that's a rough one. I ain't gonna mess with it neither. I understand, but I'm with the juice, baby.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
Yeah,
70.
RP OJ, the juice,
Yeah,
a
outside,
Renthal.
excellent athlete. Anybody, if you got time, go do your research about that. He was a very excellent athlete. So it's just sad that his accomplishments have been overshadowed, by things that he might have allegedly done. Um, Even within the last 10 years of him actually going back to prison. Well, no, he didn't go to prison before, but him going to prison a second go around and getting caught up in the
Yeah,
law.
that
Yeah.
was some BS how they did him the second time. But
How
it was because they didn't get him the first time. So
that was the good payback. That's why when you get away with something, they always say hit that lick once. So he should have went and sat down after that. But he got a little head of himself. And once you get off on something, you probably feel like you're invincible. So
Stuff happens.
who knows? Who knows? But again, rest in peace and condolences to his family. What's next on the list?
I'm not mistaken. This
I sent you that last week.
hold up. I got you. I got you. I went the wrong way. I
Child,
went
y'all
the wrong way. I went the wrong
big
way.
out here
Here
giving
we go. Here we
out.
go. I went the wrong way. Bam. But look how quick I got it together.
Now, this is some tea I can get with for the day. So the rapper Jeezy and his soon-to-be ex-wife, Jeannie Mai May, how you say it? She used to be on a talk show, The Real, and of course everybody knows they're getting a divorce. And this is the longest freaking divorce that I've heard of in a minute. The divorce is about to be longer than a marriage. But Jeezy actually put a petition in for primary custody of their 2-year-old, stating that Jeannie might be a little too busy traveling back and forth with her jobs to be a full time parent. How you feel about that, Mickey? Because I don't never see the men, stepping in like, hey, I want full custody. What you think about that?
I
What
was
you
muted for a second. I was talking. I don't see nothing wrong with it, but if they just doing it, if he doing this just that they doing this to get back at each other on child support, man, listen, when you in these high profile relationships and when you do things like that, you gotta know this is what it is. You know this is gonna happen. I just feel bad because she could say he a rapper and he traveling, he a businessman. You see how that opened up. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. You know what I'm
that,
saying? I get him want to have custody of his daughter. I don't see nothing wrong with that with the child. It is what it is.
yeah,
That's a tough one.
I feel like for me, like you just said, she could turn around and flip the whole script on him and say, "Hey, I have proof that he cannot be a full time parent. Let me show you these concert dates. Let me show you these, press runs that he does. Let me show you all this stuff. He's not capable of taking care of a full time kid. Now, this the thing. She's not Jeezy. She lives a very, I'll say, low key life. No matter how busy or whatever she may be and she may not be, but she lives a very low key life. She has a village around her that helps take care of the baby, and that's really
Mm,
what was going on when they were married. Like she had a lot of help and a lot of
mm,
assistance. So I don't understand why he would want to take that baby out of the element that she's used to, which is that village, just because I feel like he does not want to be held responsible as far as the child support. I really think child support is really the biggest step in this situation at the moment. I think she might be asking for a nice fee, and he might not be feeling what she's asking for, and so that's kind of where we hello, how's it going, Magnolia? I like that name, but yeah, that's what I think. Do you think it might be the child support, Mick?
that's where I'm at with it. It's like she wanted ridiculous. I mean, but that's what happened in these situations. You know what I'm saying? I just feel bad more for the baby because you gonna drag. It's kind of where you tend to, putting. But she young, so she don't know right now. She probably not grasping what's going on. But
Hello.
I just hate it for the, for the, when it's the kids, man. Just to be honest with
It's really a tug of war at this point,
you.
and
Yeah.
it just makes me question the morals of the whole marriage or
Scenario.
relationship. Yeah, like it makes me wonder: was there ever really love, or was this a business move? Because a lot of these relationships in Hollywood, to be completely honest, they are business moves. It helps with the brand. It helps bring attention. Attention sometimes turns into money because people want to do certain things with you. Hi, Rose. So
But why bring a child if it's just business? Because then that change the dynamics of the situation. If we was just to get together, because this was a money thing, we know this not real. Why
that
bring?
is that child will bring in revenue also. You got all these brands, the kids' clothes and sunglasses. You can make your baby go model for Pampers. You can do a lot of stuff with a kid.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we all don't think like that. But hey, if they're in the business of making money, that child's gonna make money too because people are so into your relationship. They're into your pregnancy and oh my god, the baby is here. You know what I'm saying? Like people be so invested in what you got going on that a baby sometimes is very lucrative too. Sad to say, but
But look how it's playing out now. He want custody because he might don't want his daughter into that like that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like how you see with Kanye don't want his daughter on a certain thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like what I'm happy that the men are stepping up. It is, as far as the black fathers, they are stepping up. And with him wanting to get, I don't think it's bad. I just think, you know what I'm saying, the way it's playing, it's just because it's playing out in the media. That's what that's the only thing I see. It's crazy.
I just think that is sad. And I said this a couple episodes back. Men, especially black men, stop thinking that when you have a certain status as far as fame or money or whatever, that you have to abandon your own people and branch out and get with other nationalities. I mean, it is what it is, but thinking that's going to be what fixes your life is well. I got money now. I'm about to go get this type of woman. I'm gonna get that type of woman. Sometimes those women for a look. They're not. They don't have. Some of them don't have morals. Some of them haven't been raised that great. You don't never know what you're getting yourself into. A lot of the times when you're dealing with your own, but when you just going out and picking people because you like the way that they look and you think they're gonna make nice kids and all that kind of stupid stuff, you're asking for disaster.
Cause
Because
that,
if that girl ever ran into Jeezy and he was sweeping the floor at Myers, you think she'd talk to him?
you know,
No, no. And vice versa. If she was the cashier at Meyer, he'd probably look at her like, girl, ring my stuff up and give me my change so I can go.
yeah, but I mean, but see, that's what in the entertainment lifestyle. Because I'm reading with Rose Murrow. I'm gonna put up here. This was in the chat. She just said, "I'm glad they are stepping up." Also, Kanye had a good point when he didn't want Northwest wearing makeup. She was too young, and they tried to make him out to be a villain. You
And
know,
now she's just like, I think North might be 10.
that's
Some
what I'm saying.
and she's super grown. Like in our community, when we see a girl that acts like her, she's fast. That's basically what we say. She's fast. She's overdoing it at a young age, and then the fact that her mom is co-signing a lot of stuff, it's not a good look. It's not a good look at all because you're taking away their youth. You're not even allowing a kid to be a kid because you want them to be a superstar before they could even spell superstar.
Good point.
So yeah, that was a good point, Rose. Um, I just hope that they get to a point with Jeezy and Jeannie that just do joint custody and call it a day. Hell, golly, like it's not that serious.
Right.
You guys are both busy. Your kid is probably used to being with both parents at certain points in time because it's been a while since they've been filed and separated. So who knows? They might not live together. They might live. I don't know, but she's used to both parents. Don't take that baby out of her element and what she's used to. If she's used to spending time with mom on Mondays and dad on Thursdays, keep it like that and just let that baby grow up in some kind of normal environment and call it a day.
Well, this next one, when we get off of that, it's gonna say we'll understand why you see a Jeezy and a Kanye West. It goes back to what you just said, Northwest, what we call consider fast. And
Mm-hmm.
then when you grow them up in this lifestyle, when we get to this next one, you act like you already know what it is before. I'm only tagging around it. But whenever you ready to switch, you let me know because this is gonna prove why why you might not want your the way Jeezy is and Kanye is with their daughters.
Go ahead and unleash it.
Is you sure you ready for this?
Just, Just unleash it.
Okay, now what's this out here that's gonna prove a point?
So look, y'all. Earlier in the week, what is her? Aoki Lee Simmons. I always mess their names up. Daughter of Kimora Lee and Russell Simmons. Child was somewhere on the island kissing on this old 64-year-old man, and it was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Please don't cancel me, y'all. But that was trifling. That was nasty. So let me rewind the tape for y'all. So a while back, Aoki and Russell was on a live. I think it was an Instagram live, and she was asking, and she's 21, y'all, 21. She was asking Russell to, I guess, give her in her mouth, and he was just kind of like laughing it off, like, "Hey, what do you need it for?" And she's just naming off a whole bunch of goofy stuff, like what a 21-year-old would say. And she was like, "If you don't give me more money, I will go find me a sugar daddy." That was her exact words. Fast forward to the beginning of the week when the picture surfaced of her on a vacation with her being 21 and her boo thing being 64. And he's a billionaire.
And the relationship is already over now.
I think she got shamed out of it because the pictures came out, everybody shamed not only her, they shamed the mom, they shamed the dad. Because the mom and the dad situation it wasn't a 40-year age difference, but it definitely was a 20. Because I think Kimora at this point maybe 48, 49, and Russell is in his 60s, early 60s.
Some say now, just allegedly. I ain't gonna. I can't be all the way right. But
Okay.
some say she was 16 when he got with Kimora Lee. Now, if
Oh,
you go
I,
by,
I will do you one even better. I have seen an article that says she was 14.
okay, so now this goes back to where we was talking about with Kanye West and damn Juvie. I mean not Juvie, Jeezy.
Yeah.
I understand that because Kimora Lee grew up. I mean, she was in that fast life. So to
Mm-hmm.
see her daughter, I get it. Her daughter, she 21. She was of age, but to deal, 64. Listen, that stuff been going on. You can go back to. I mean, when you rich and you got money, this what you can do. You can go get somebody that young, and it could be like a weekend thing or a week thing. That's what it just to me. It looked like I could never go with it because it'd be like, damn, she 21, you 64. In 20 years, when she 41, when you gonna be 80 something, is she still gonna be liking you? We know that was some money thing. But it's like to me, it's like on that aspect, you just using your body to get what you want. And I think that's
You know what?
that's
Going off
sad.
of what she has been raised in. And from the article that I read with Kimora, like I said, she was a 14-year-old fashion model at the time, allegedly. We're just going to say allegedly. And her parents wanted her to break into the industry. Russell took a liking to her, and the parents were okay with their pairing. Um, Kimora and Russell have both expressed that they really don't care for this situation, which I'm glad that they are very vocal about. This the thing though. Your kid, for one, is of age,
Mm-hmm.
and two, you guys are showing the utmost example of what a hypocrite is.
But ain't that like what most parents be? You be like that. You don't want your kids to do what you did.
I get it, but how do you kind of like? You can't even really clean that situation up for them because the dad obviously knew that the baby was underage when he was dealing with her, whether she was 14, 16, you knew, and you never stopped it. You married her, you had children with her, you did not care at all, not even in the least bit that she was not of age. And so that's what kind of like will always just have a bad taste in my mouth. Like usually if somebody's dealing with someone, okay, we'll say Larsa and Michael Jordan's son. They're
Hmm.
not even together anymore. She quote unquote came to the realization that it wasn't a good situation for both of them, even though I think she's full of crap.
Wow. After you didn't done it, now you came to the
Hmm.
realization. Did she get shamed out of it?
I think she did. I think she couldn't take the talk anymore. And it just goes to show you like doing stuff out of spite, because I definitely think that Michael Jordan's son was messing with that woman to just be on some real spiteful stuff. So maybe he met her somewhere, told his dad about her, and his dad probably, no, don't fool with that woman. A lot of people will still do something just to show, hey, I did something that was successful. You didn't think I was going to be able to pull it off, but it's successful. And it looked like it backfired because everybody was just looking at them too, like, what is the point? Like, why are you doing this? It was kind of gross to me, but and then the fact that she was around Michael Jordan's son when he was like 8 and 9, and she considered him like a nephew at one point in time. That's just it's gross, and I'm pretty sure Juanita probably smacked him in the back of the head with a sandal.
I mean, listen, she feel like he's inheriting to the Jordan throne. These are women that did this. Like when you see Fires with what's the other lady that just had a baby by the young boy?
Drea and
Drea. I'm not knocking nobody because you can find love how you want to find it. You know, the love don't have no boundaries, but it is age limit. Now, I don't agree with Fires. You dealing with somebody that's not of age. Now his daughter 21. It still don't look good to me.
because he's in his 60s, like that man should be should feel filthy. I'm pretty sure he doesn't at all, but he should feel very ashamed on his side of the fence because she's not. Her head is in the clouds. She's thinking about a paycheck, so he needs to have a
Well,
little.
they both no, they both getting what they want. He a billionaire. He looking at he's 64. He pulled someone at 21. I mean, just from his, I understand. He like I can still get a young one. To me personally, I wouldn't want to date nobody that could be my granddaughter age or you know what I'm saying, my
Yeah.
daughter age. I'm saying I'm 64, billionaire. I could see if he went with somebody 40. I'd be like, okay, this 20 years, 60. So I could go with that, but like 40 some years, like that's really. I mean, but hey, seen Stranger Things.
Yeah, I have. Well, the best of luck to her. I hope that she takes this opportunity to just focus on her career choices and all that kind of stuff. A man will come. She could find a millionaire or a billionaire that's in his 30s. Like, I wouldn't be mad if she found her a 35-year-old. I'd be like, okay, go ahead, sis. But when you get to the 50s and 60s, it's a little too much for her.
Yeah, I mean, he got less time in front of him than he got behind him. You know what
I,
I'm saying? And
what's next on the list?
I got you. Damn.
All right, y'all. So before we get out of here, I got this new segment we're calling the Do You Agree segment. And I thought this was interesting because I've seen it a couple times online. Um, some little girl, little scallywag said going out to eat is not a date. Just say you are hungry. I don't know what the heck is this debate about, like the caliber of dates nowadays. Like people are really going over and beyond. Like me, I'm going to Red Lobster on a date. I thought it was cool. I thought it was a cute little idea. It's a first date, so why not? But a lot of these women think that you have to spend so much on a first date in order to impress them. And it's just really sad. I'm just trying to figure out who's programming these girls. Because, child, me, if you mention something with some food, I'm there. That's it. Oh, you want to take me somewhere? Oh, and there's food there? Oh, stay right.
That's what is a date then? I'm confused.
I have no clue because I thought a date was spending time with someone, getting to know them. You know, a lot of the times you break bread. That's the preferred way. Um,
Because dating could be going to the movies. That's going on a date. Going to the park. Like him taking you out to eat or say to a comedy show. Ain't that a date?
hey, that's my idea of
I,
one, but
I don't
am
know what
of a
dates is.
particular age and of a particular experience in life. Maybe if I was 10, 15 years younger and I'm just getting on the dating scene or whatever the case may be, maybe just maybe I'll be thinking as dumb as these girls. But when you fast forward the clock and you realize that every person that attempted to take you out and actually treat you special, you turned down because your idea of a date is someone getting a helicopter and taking you to France for lunch and all that kind of stuff, or taking you to France to shop. That didn't happen. It's not about lowering your standards. You have to be realistic. We live in a time where everybody, and I know everybody that I know, we're getting by. That's all we really doing. We getting by. I don't know too many rich people. I know some people that got a couple dollars, but they working hard to get it. So at the end of the day, if somebody really takes a liking to you and all they can really afford is maybe some Applebee's or whatever, you should really be honored that a person is like even going that route, because sometimes that two for 25 or two for 30, that $30 might be the last of they extra spending money that they got. You know what I'm saying? You never know. People might be sacrificing for you. So you have to realize that people are taking you out because they really, really like you.
Like, yeah, because I'm confused now. What's going on? I'm like it's crazy that I don't get it though. I guess everybody, you know, I don't know what this new world coming to that's going on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm confused. I just had to ask my girl, like, is this a date or not a date? Like, I just asked her this question. I was just muted. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying?
I
And it's
tell
going back to what, like
you,
Sandra Martin said. She said that's a date.
I tell people like you all the time, people that are in relationships and actually have a partner. Child, don't get single. You better stay with your partner. You better stay with your woman. Work it out. Whatever it is that y'all got going on, work it out. Cause child, when I tell you the dating scene out here, Mickey, you don't want to be out here. You don't want to be out here. I know you got some homies that, man, I do this, that, and the other, and they be trying to make it seem like being out in the streets is great. When I tell you, it might be a 2% chance that you might find somebody decent out here. And I might be overdoing it with the 2%.
Nah. But you know what? See, I'm like what Vicky just said. She said the person that who takes you to the most expensive restaurant could possibly be not worth 2 cents. And,
Do you hear me?
and this what Rose Morrow just said. It's also the thought that counts. That is so true. I mean, I guess in this new era, and I'm saying what Ragnar saying, Facebook and IG make it easy nowadays. Just like I was listening to Anna and Winters earlier on Sister Show when they was talking about the Meg the Stallion challenge. Like I'm seeing people are mad about that. With her shaking her butt. Like I ain't watched it. I'm because it's like some girls. I guess the girls who don't have butts is offended by it from the one. But then it's like,
Let me tell you,
go ahead.
and I might get talked about for saying this, but it's the honest to God truth. Any woman that goes and takes a care of herself,
Oh, the sister dropped off for a second.
hear me?
She's back. Yeah, we can hear you now. You back.
Alarm clock was popping in. Any woman that props a phone up somewhere and decides to show they butthole almost for the world to see, because even if they delete that video, that video has been copied and pasted somewhere. For someone to do that, you obviously want so much attention that a man sitting next to you can't give you. Obviously.
Mm.
Because what woman that has a man that's really secure in a relationship, that's in love, would do something like that? You're seeking attention. So that's all you really have to offer. You trying to find a way to reel people in because you have self-esteem issues. A person that cares about themselves will not. Now, if you at a club and you dancing and stuff, that's cool. You enjoying the the time that you're out. But to sit at home and be like, I'm about to go put on some panties and go and twerk online, like you got to prepare to do that. So don't nothing pop up in your head like, yeah, I shouldn't do this. Like you don't get that inkling at all to be like, yeah, this ain't a good idea. These girls around here just lost. They really are. And then it's so many social media gurus and people that ain't been to nobody's college and don't even have but two credits if they have went to college and trying to tell people how to be a woman or how to be a man or uh just all kind of nonsense. Like people are just lost. It really is. And social media plays a very huge part of it because people believe everything that they see on social media. That's all.
Social media has raised this generation. Is basically what you're saying.
Most definitely. I remember a time when social media did not exist.
Mm.
Hmm. That was a great time. You want to know why? I was able to pick up the phone, call my homegirl, sit on the phone. We might get on three way. We call somebody. They put somebody else on three way. It might be six or seven of us on the phone. We sitting there laughing, talking about school, this, that, and the other. And that was the end of it. Wasn't no pictures. You had to get the cameras from Meyer and go get them developed if if you wanted some pictures and stuff together. Like nothing was easily accessible. And that was a great time to be alive because you were able to enjoy the moment. Now people are just thirsty. That's the best word to put it as, thirsty. They want attention and they'll do anything to get it.
Mm. Sad world we live in.
Sad world. And these women are sad too. So I don't even blame these men that really try to do bull crap to certain women now because it's so many of them that are accepting and willing participants of bull crap that it's so hard to filter through that and who's the women that really want something real.
That's what my girl just said. She said because what they accepted.
Yeah, it's too many women that are willing to accept bull crap. So I'm not 1,000% mad at men that do some of the stuff because they it's more people that will accept the bull crap versus that won't. I'll say that.
Got a point there.
You ain't got no more slides on here. That was the last one.
That was it.
Okay, okay, okay. Well, y'all, I'm tired. I'm still recuperating. I've been recuperating the whole week. Very exciting week for myself. I was able to have a little uh, uh, um, conversation with the rapper Scarface. I went to his concert down in it was in Auburn Hills. Where was I at? Royal Oak Saturday night. Had all access to the venue and all that kind of stuff and was able to sit back and talk a little business and stuff with them and it was a great night. So hopefully we'll be able to um collab on some stuff in the future. I know I got his information, he got mine, and we'll see. We shall see. Oh, thank you, Rose. She said she enjoyed the show, Mickey.
For sure, Rose a solid one. She's solid to A10. She's running for the first ward in the November election.
Whoop whoop. Go ahead, madam. I appreciate it. I thank you guys for tuning in and stuff too. Cause child, when I tell you I done had a sore throat for the last couple of days, I'm like, I don't even know how I'm gonna do the show. My voice really just came back within the last day. So I appreciate y'all for bearing with me. Mick, what's next on the list for the show lineup?
Oh, you know what it is. Tomorrow we got Tanya T. Burns at 2 a.m. I mean 10 a.m. I'm tripping. I said 2 a.m. We got Tanya. She gonna kill me for that. We got Tanya coming on at 10 a.m. tomorrow, the councilwoman. And y'all know, you know what's going on at 7:30. Clubhouse.
Man, look, I be on there listening to y'all foolishness. Then I had to get off and come.
What? What?
Heck, sure, it be too many of y'all talking at once.
Listen,
Stop that.
the clubhouse is for the people. It's for it's for the A10 family. Listen. We had Montez pop in. You listen. We didn't have
Look, okay.
Vice President Clack in there. Go ahead.
I'm going to come in at 7:30 tomorrow.
No. The talking don't start till 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
It's just music playing from 7:30 to 8 o'clock. The
I'm
talking don't start till 8 o'clock.
gonna come in at 8. Y'all better be talking about something tomorrow.
No, what you been? We have good. Like last week was Montez to come on in there.
Okay.
But see, this was for the for the family, for the people that be in the chat. Our bumpers and the loyal to A10. That's for them. That's for them to talk to the people. You got to think we had vice president of the school board up in there, Clap. We didn't have Councilwoman Tanya Burns and graced us twice. We didn't have Councilman Dennis Pfeiffer pop up in there. We trying to see.
Listen,
but it's for the people to talk to them. It's not for us. We got Honor from DC. That's part of one half of Sister Circle. She a moderator. We got the good brother Deldra from Louisiana. He the one set this thing up for us to do Clubhouse. Then we got his Just Dance. They make this happen, but it's really for them to interact, to be able to ask us questions. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who, we don't know who might pop in tomorrow. Like I said, different people pop in. Like I say, like Pastor Thompson popped in up in there. But tomorrow we're gonna be talking about corruption, about money being stolen. Why the people ain't getting no money.
All right. Well, you know what? I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be a listening ear. If y'all tell me to get on and talk, I get on and talk. But I'm gonna pop in and I'm gonna listen and learn tomorrow. So y'all be on board at 8 o'clock tomorrow for Clubhouse. I'll put my link up too.
And we call it the Trap House.
The Trap House. That's horrible.
Yeah, that's what we call it. No, because we in there. Sometimes you get the rapping, we get the yapping. And that's when it become,
rapping.
Yeah.
All right.
Hanifa, we're going to get you on there, Hanifa. Oh, y'all have y'all cool. Yeah, see, Hanifa be on there. She said we have our cool elders be on there. Like I said, it's all good. You had Dr. Petroni be coming in there, enlighten people. We didn't have I can't think of the school board member from Benton Harbor popped in there the last 2 weeks. Listen, Clubhouse be doing so much. Oh, shoot, Rose. Yeah, you're right. But now I don't really want them to join it. She said the FBI needs to join in.
Oh,
because the people is doing their job.
For popping in today. She trying to get the feds up in this joint, and my light just popped off. So that means I went past my 40 minutes.
For sure.
My ring light. But anyways, thanks for popping in. I will see y'all tomorrow, and then tune in next week for another episode. Peace.
Peace.